Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another summer makeup tutorial for you guys. This is going to be a summer makeup tutorial that withstands the heat, the humidity, the sweat. And all at the same time, it's still going to feel lightweight because I hate, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, being out in the heat. The last thing you want is to feel like you're wearing a cake face or a ton of makeup or like a mask, because that is not how you want to feel when you're out in this heat. So I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of products that still feel lightweight, that last all day long in the summer weather. So if you guys are interested in that and you want to see how to make your makeup look gorgeous in the summer heat and keep it that way, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be using my moisturizer that I typically use. This also kind of acts as a makeup primer. This is the Philosophy Take a Deep Breath SPF 30. This is their oil-free oxygenating gel cream. It has SPF 30, and I really just love this. I shared this on Snapchat recently, and I love the texture of it. It does not feel like a typical sunscreen, and so it dries down to like a really nice matte finish. It doesn't leave a white cast, and I don't know, I just literally love the finish that it gives my skin, whether I'm wearing no makeup or I'm wearing makeup like I am today. So it acts as a great base, and the fact that it's oil-free is going to keep your oil away during the day. So then next I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation for summer. I've been trying this for the past few weeks, and I think it's amazing. So I mentioned the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer recently, and a lot of you guys suggested I tried the Double Wear Foundation, but that one was really thick, and I wanted to try this one. So this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Stay in Place Makeup. I have it in the shade 4.5. So this stuff is awesome for summertime. It gives you that long wear, double wear, transfer proof, sweat proof, humidity proof kind of finish with the lightweight feeling, because I don't want to wear a heavy feeling foundation in the summer. And I mean, who really does? So I just applied a little bit to my brush. I just did a video all about my favorite brushes, so make sure to check out that video. So I just applied it to my brush, and then I'm just going to put it all over my face. This foundation also layers really well, so if you need more coverage in certain areas, this foundation layers really great and doesn't get cakey or thick. So the foundation dries down to a really natural looking finish. You really don't even need to set it with a powder unless you're super oily. So if you don't want to apply other makeup products on top of it or like do concealer, you can just apply that by itself, and actually wears really well. But I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to layer up and do concealer next. So then next I am going to take the coordinating concealer. This is again the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. This is in shade 3W Medium Warm, and I have mentioned this in several videos recently, and I just really love this concealer. I think it covers well, I think it blends well, and again, I don't feel like it looks cakey or anything like that. So I'm just going to apply it in my typical usual areas. Next, I'm just spraying my Beauty Blender with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I feel like this makes your concealer last even longer and blend out really great, so that's why I do that. So then I'm going to set that with my Maybelline Superstay powder. I'm using this instead of a loose translucent powder. I just feel like I really like the finish of this powder, and like in the name, it has a really good staying power. So that's what I'm going to be using to set my under eye. This is in the shade Warm Nude. So go ahead and powder any area you feel like you need to set, which for me is my T-zone areas and where I put that concealer so it doesn't crease on me. Also on the eyelids. You can also set the rest of your face with it as well. I'm just doing a really light amount because I don't want a powdery finish. So today for bronzer, I'm going to be using this palette from Tarte. This is their Clay Play palette, and I'm going to be using their Terracotta bronzer for my bronzer today. This has the Amazonian clay in there, which makes it really long wearing and kind of controls your oil, the Amazonian clay in there. So that's why I'm going to be using this bronzer today. Tarte actually also has a waterproof bronzer that you can get, and that one is, I think it's called like Park Ad Princess or something like that, but I actually really like this one. Then for my blush, I'm going to be taking this little blush palette. This is from L'Oreal. This is their L'Oreal Infallible Blush Palette, Pro Artist Palette. I really like this palette because it's part of their Infallible line. So again, they're super long wearing. They actually remind me a lot of the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. So what I like to do is, I'm just like crazy for blush. So I pretty much just dip my brush in all of them. Then I just apply, and I think it's just like a nice like custom, I create my own custom shade of blush. So really pretty, they wear really well, they don't look chalky or too powdery. And for my brows, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. And this is the brush that comes with it. Again, that's in my brush video, but I love, love, love this product. I feel like it is my favorite product like this. I prefer it over the Anastasia Dip Brow just because I feel like it doesn't dry out really quickly like that product does. So I don't know, I just prefer this one, and like I said, it is waterproof, so it's not gonna budge. Like if you're sweating and working out hard, or you're just like outside in like humid weather, your brows are not gonna be melting off your face, which that has actually happened to me before. I remember one day me and my boyfriend were like out somewhere, and I think I used like a brow pencil that day, and he's like, your eyebrow is like, it's like down. I'm like, what do you mean it's down? And I look in the mirror and it's like dripping off of my face. I'm like, oh my god, no. So definitely make sure to use a waterproof brow product. So that's that. Then once again, I'm going to take that terracotta color from the clay palette, and that's just going to go in my crease. You guys know I love to use bronzer as a crease color just to keep it all monochromatic. So I'm just putting that in my crease really quickly. And again, these are made with the Amazonian clay, so that's why they're so long wearing. And then I'm just bringing that same color down to the lower lash. Nothing fancy. Then on the lid, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow stick from Cargo. This is one of their swimmable little eyeshadow sticks. This one's called Island Bay, and it's just a really pretty bronze color. And so you can use this as like an eyeshadow, and it's going to stay all day and be waterproof. And you just kind of blend it in with your finger, or you can use a brush, but I'm just using my finger. And just a really pretty bronze shade. Then I'm going to be taking another eyeshadow stick from them. This is called Glacier Bay. It's the same product, just this is like a shimmery champagne kind of color. So I'm putting this just right in my inner corner. And this product I seriously love because this area, like that inner corner, I love that highlight, but it always fades away for me. So this I love because it stays all day. And if you were swimming, obviously this little swimmable eyeshadow stick, it would stay put. So I think these are really great little products. And I don't usually use eyeshadow sticks, so I wanted to use those in a video and show you guys how I use them. So then I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. I'm going to be using the waterproof version of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I love this mascara, and I wanted to get the waterproof version to do this video, and I tried it out and the waterproof is just as good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Then for my highlight, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome Molten Gold highlighter. This has been my go-to. I'm obsessed with this. It's an amazing, it's probably the best drugstore highlighter I've ever used. If you have tan skin, get this because you will look like a glistening golden gilded goddess. So definitely love this. But to make it even extra long wearing, not that it isn't alone, but we're trying to be, you know, extra long wear, extra bulletproof. Again, I'm going to spray my brush with my All Nature setting spray, just like a little bit. And that's just gonna infuse it, you know, with like extra wear. So, it's bright. It's very, very bright. And apply it above your brow because it looks so pretty, like especially like in pictures, or if you're just like sitting there and you like turn your head, it's like, it's good, okay? It's just good. Then to finish off for the lips, I'm going to be taking this waterproof lip liner. This is from Makeup Forever. This is one of my favorite lip liners. It's called 3C, which is a really exciting name. And just line your lips with that. It's waterproof, so it's very long wearing, especially if you're eating and drinking. And I also kind of use it to fill in my lips a little bit. So. And then I'm going to be using a gloss just because I prefer a gloss for summertime. And this is my favorite lip gloss. I love this gloss. This is Groovy from Bare Minerals. It's just the perfect nude gloss. And I've used it before, but I don't even care. Then of course we're going to top it off with setting spray. This is kind of like hairspray for your face. It's just like a must-have for me. And so the Urban Decay All Nighter is my favorite for long wearing. I have other favorites for making my skin like look dewy and radiant, but this one is the best for like weatherproofing your face. So yeah, it's really great for humid temperatures and summertime. So I'm definitely going to use this. It's just one of my favorite products, must have. Let that dry. So this is it. This is the final. It's glowy. It's gonna be sweat proof. It's gonna be long wearing. It's gonna be humidity resistant, and it's still gonna look fabulous. And most importantly, it does not feel heavy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon.
Well, now it's raining, which is great. I should just go out in the rain and show you guys that it's also rainproof for those of you who also live in upstate New York and who are drowning in water at all times. I'm sitting here going like this, I'm hot, but in reality, it's like 60 degrees out. It's almost July, but it's like 60, so this is fake. When I'm doing this is fake. I'm not hot. I'm actually a little bit cold. I have slippers on and flannel